Reyes na si Billy Reyes.
Alam mo, very frustrated si John Ordonio. Kausap ko kanina, partner, at tinawagan din ako sa telepono kahapon, no?
Talaga?
And John Ordonio was saying, what's the problem? Sabi niya, my mom is Filipina. She speaks Ilocano. You can call her up, sabi niya. My grandparents are Filipino, sabi niya. But of course, hindi nila kasi maintindihan yung itong bagong ruling, no? That requires a DOJ confirmation of their certificate of recognition.
Maniwala ka, hindi lamang siya ang hindi nakakaintindi. No? Marami ang hindi nakakaintindi.
Actually, dapat linawin din natin that the PBA made this requirement, I think, as a way to be able to pave the way for no future problems. No? So I guess this is what we might call early growth pains, no? As far as the PhilAm requirements are concerned.
Policing the ranks, ika nga, of
Yes.
course, yung making sure that everything is A-okay. Ayaw na nilang mapasok muli dun sa mga napangyayari nakalipas.
Alam ba, partner, dito sa San Miguel, a team that is playing without, eto, si Danny Siegel, no? You can see a lot of changes in their movement, and you can also see that Stephen Howard will try to take early control of this game, no? He is the important. There's John Ordonio. He's
Sarap ng
sucking
nguya,
on his
no?
lollipop. Yeah. Ito si Stephen Howard, kaliwete siya. And Will Antonio is another player who's not able to play. He is awaiting his DOJ confirmation. Outside of that, of course, he has a heart problem. No?
Yes.
And sabi niya, he will be sitting out the entire second conference while his papers are being authenticated and also while he's recovering from his heart problem. Sabi niya, makakalaro na siya by the time the third conference gets underway.
Quite interesting is Ali Peak's case. You know, he's playing today, although isa pa yung, well, ika nga hindi pa nako-confirm, but according to team manager Elmer Yanga, everything is A-okay. It's just a matter of time. In fact, naka-file na yung kay Ali Peak.
Alam mo, partner, this is not an indication that teams are doubtful or unwary of the legitimacy of their PhilAms. Hindi kasi, I think what they're fearful of is having to pay the 500,000 peso fine kung hindi umabot
ng
yung
31.
DOJ clearance by July 31st. No? So,
Exactly.
and yun naman it's not because of illegitimate or legitimate. No? It's really the facility of processing these papers. Now, hindi naman nasa control ng PBA yung proseso ng DOJ, and that's the reason why some teams are wary of this deadline because baka naman sila magbayad ng katakot-takot at sayang naman, ano?
Mabuti na lang at hindi ka nga naninigurado sa nagkakaproblema. Sa itong larong ito, mga kaibigan, naninigurado din po ang dalawang koponan sa isang panalo ngayon dahil gusto nila magpasimula ng magandang San Miguel coming into this game, winning. Samantalang ang Santis naman natalos in their first game. So, they want to get back in the winning track. And right now, our score, San Miguel on top by 1, 3-2. Nice steal by Racela. Lead pass to Mostre. Ando si Lastimosa. Hindi nasindak si Mike Mostre. Alam mo, marami nagtataka kinito na si Mike Mostre daw. Maganda nilalaro. Nakakalimutan nila ito si Mostre was a starter nung panahon ni Ron Jacobs dito sa San Miguel Beer until dumating si Danny Siegel.
Partner, kanina nasabi natin no, na itong Pop Cola might have a few surprises for San Miguel. Now, I don't doubt that because, well, we highly respect the coaching ability of Coach Chodres. But partner yung kanyang assistant, na si Binky Fabis, used to be an assistant coach of San Miguel. So Fabis knows a lot of secrets of San Miguel.
Yes.
And I'm sure na-discuss na ni Binky Fabis yung mga secrets na yun with Chodres. And that's why I'm anticipating a few surprises here from Pop Cola in how to play San Miguel.
Here's Nelson Aceitono. He shot horribly in his first game. Shot only 13% from three-point range and only 25% mula sa two-point range.
Talking about shooting horribly, partner. Ito, nakita natin yung unang tira ni Carl Thomas. And I don't think he's got a nice touch from the outside.
Dapat siguro iwasan na niya. Talking about touches from the outside. Stephen Howard showing a thing or two from the side.
Alam mo, effortless, partner. Nakausap ko si Steven kanina, no? And he was telling me that he never expected to play in the PBA this early in his career. Sabi niya, he knew that eventually he would be playing here because he's married to a Filipina.
Oo.
But sabi niya, he still has aspirations to play in the NBA. But he's hoping to be able to get training dito sa PBA and then join the Veterans Camp sa NBA later on,
Well,
sometime in October.
He's only 30 years old, so
Yes.
definitely a lot of playing years para kay Stephen Howard. And as you said, a legitimate NBA player. In fact, played or was part of at least a championship series in his career. And Stephen Howard showing why he is, well, why he is one of the best. dito sa
And
PBA.
effortless, partner. He's taking jumpers. He's not even driving strong to the hoop.
At kagad tumawag ng 30-second timeout si Coach Chot Reyes. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by San Mig Light. Let's watch Stephen Howard in action. Nothing but the bottom of the net already with 5 points out of the 9 San Miguel first quarter points. Stephen Howard, who's 6'7", 250 and played for the DePaul University.
That's right. That's a Jesuit school in Illinois, and he was an All-American in that school. And plus, he was also an academic All-American pick.
Ba? Ano sabihin nun? Matalino?
Matalino siya.
Ayun.
At tsaka yung kanyang grade point average, mataas-taas din. 3.38
Ba?
grade point average. And he was named to the academic All-American first team when he was a junior.
Parang pala tayo yan kinito, ha?
Matalino.
Matalino.
Matalino na magaling pa sa basketball.
Ayun.
Kaya, ano say mo?
Kung
ha?
wala sila kikinito, 1 out of 1 sa Staples Center to. Huwag niyong ismolin yan. You can brag about being a perfect from the field.
Partner, meron tayong video just in case
Hindi sila naniniwala.
baka hindi maniwala ang ating
abangan niyo yan.
meron tayong video.
In the coming coverages, mga kaibigan, ilalabas natin Tinito Henson and Anthony Suntay in action against Shaquille O'Neal.
And talking about action, ito si Nelson Asaitono. Sabi ko, partner, kanina before this game, ito si Nelson puputok, no? Extra motivation ito, partner, because remember, he was displaced by San Miguel.
Yes.
And he wants to be able to show that he can play ball against his former team.
3-second ball hogging violation laban kay Stephen Howard, and that will turn the ball over.
Hindi pa masyadong alam siguro ni Howard yung rule na yon.
Sa NBA ba walang ganun?
Meron silang backing violation where you can only back in for a maximum of 5 seconds and then you have to give up the ball.
Okay.
But yung 3-second ball hogging violation, I don't think so. And that rule was designed, partner, to speed up the game.
That's right. Para hindi mo masyadong hinahawakan ng bola. Ito, Lastimosa taking a jump shot. Sablay, Howard gets the rebound. 7.5 remaining in the first quarter. San Miguel with an early 5-point lead.
Partner, ito si Stephen Howard. You see him there playing outside. He's nowhere near the post area because he's trying to get an illegal defense call.
Well, yun din ang kasarapan kapag nandun si Ildefonso. Ano, pinito dahil
Yes.
alam ni Howard na meron namang pwedeng lumaban sa rebounds.
At alam mo, partner, that's why I feel also that maybe San Miguel may not be missing Danny Siegel too much.
Yes.
Because it was Stephen Howard can play that spot. He can play the number 3 spot. And he can take that jumper, just like Danny Siegel. Now, of course, if you have a 6'8 player, you would rather have him play inside rather than outside. But yun nga lang, for San Miguel that is used to playing with Danny Siegel, para hindi na sila masyadong mag-adjust sa kanilang offensive plays, why not just play Howard in Danny Siegel's spot? Depending, of course, if Danny Ildefonso can hold his own at the post.
That's right. Well, Stephen Howard in his first game, laban sa Barangay Ginebra, was played a lot inside, shot 43% from the field. Nice stop by Mustre. Sa empty pass kay Lastimosa. Here's Mustre running the break. Laban kay Ria Lubit and Mike Mustre now with 4 points. At ang San Miguel, abante ng 7, 11-4, 6.5 remaining sa first quarter.
Looking disorganized, partner, itong Papola, no? Ewan ko lang if they're looking for John Ordonio
Oh, alam mo,
because he's the playmaker of this team.
actually that was one of the problems of Sunkist dun sa laban nila against Mobiline. They led for a while in that ball game. Pero nung inupo nila si Arboleda, ang nagpo-point guard na doon si Lastimosa or si Carl Thomas.
And take a look at another botch play
Oh,
of Sunkist.
nasa likod yung pasa ni Rosella. Tried to be a little fancy there. Alcin Rosella watching that fast break. But
yes.
talk about fast break. The previous play ang San Miguel came through with a fast break. Mustre on the firing end. At ang slow-mo na yan. Brought to you by PLDT, the power of convergence. 7-point ball game. Ali Peak nasa labas. They're still in the perimeter. 11 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Arboleda looks for Ali Peak. He top scored for Sunkist. Another turnover here. Lead pass, Ildefonso. Hahabulin. Dalawang humabol. Hindi man nakaya. And a lot of turnovers being turned into points here by San Miguel. At kaya naman po, lumalamang ang Birmen ng 9 puntos. Maaga pa sa first quarter. 25 years and still going strong. Yan po ang Bayan ng Superstars, and we welcome you back sa Phil Sports Arena for our first game today sa Commissioner's Cup. Noli Yala po kasama si Quinito Henson, and so far in this game, Quinito, it's been the turnovers that are killing the Sunkist team.
A partner looking very disorganized ang offensive thrusts ng Sunkist, no? And San Miguel is not really making that extra effort to play a better brand of defense, no? Hindi lang masyadong organized ang laro ng Sunkist, kanya parang easy na nakakakuha ng bola itong San Miguel in their defense.
Jun Reyes and Jong Uichico, tale of two coaches.
You look at the mismatch partner in the import situation. Here you have Mike Booster going up against Carl Thomas, no? And that's why he needs to have the ball. Eto, he's got two players doubling him and two small players, but he has no move towards the hoop.
Billy Reyes, who was activated by Sunkist, taking that desperation heave at tatawagan ng violation ang Sunkist Juicers. You know, this is actually a first in the history of the PBA na tatlong magkakapatid ang nasa isang koponan, no? Si Chot Reyes ang head coach, Mike Reyes is an assistant coach of Sunkist, and now si Billy Reyes is a player of this RFM franchise team. Of course, there's Jun Reyes na playing assistant coach din ng Alaska Milk naman.
And again, the hot shooting of San Miguel from the outside. Well, Billy Reyes is playing because John Ordonio hindi siya makakalaro.
Oh.
Because they are still awaiting his DOJ clearance. Just one shot for Sunkist partner. Hindi sila nakaka-offensive rebound.
Abuda, nilaglag ni Howard. Umangat. And he was bottled up there. Handled last by Stephen Howard. And now Lago will check in for Danny Ildefonso. A luxury para kay Jong Uichico na may upo si Ildefonso early in the game. They're up by 11, 15-4. So take a look at Jeffrey Carriazo, whose papers have been cleared by the Department of Justice.
Dapat naman, to si Jeffrey. I mean, we know that he's definitely legit.
And he's playing later.
Yes.
Laban sa Alaska.
He's a full-blooded Filipino.
Galing pa managalog niya.
Oh, Rudy Hatfield is also legit Philab. There's no question. Si Eric Meng, ganun din. I mean, nakita na natin yung ina ni Eric Meng.
Si Olsen Rosella. Ayun. Tira ni Billy Reyes sa fly.
And again, just one attempt for Sunkist.
Nako, pinost niya ni Lago si Reyes. Gives it back to Rosella. Repost play. Lago goes inside. At si Abuda ang libre sa kanto. Parang si Efren Bata Reyes.
Corner pocket jumper.
Corner pocket.
At hindi na masyado nakaka-rotate yung Sunkist sa kanilang depensa. San Miguel doing a good job of moving the ball around, looking for the open man. Malaki ang lamang ng San Miguel dito.
Nice cut by Billy Reyes, and he will get his first 2 points in the ballgame. Alam nyo, si Billy Reyes was a third-round 20th overall pick of Purefoods back in '94 when Chot was still the coach ng Purefoods then, but he was never signed in the PBA. At naglaro yan, of course, sa PBL tapos sa NBA, and this is his first stint dito sa professional league ng PBA. What a story. And now Victoria checking in para kay Olsen Rosella.
Well, you know, the Reyes brothers really love basketball.
Oh, up to the father.
Oh. Si Gilbert,
Everybody.
ang kanilang ama. Si Chot, si Len.
Yes.
He's also someone who plays the game. Si Billy, Mike.
Outside shot ni Musa, supply offensive rebound ni Freddy Abuda, and
Yes.
Sunk is just not doing anything right
Yun
here.
ang kulang sa Sunkist partner, yung offensive rebound. At pinapakita naman ng San Miguel how to get that job done.
Lago sasaksak sa loob, double team, Locsin is in the ball game now, sablay ang tira.
Over the back, tamang-tama yung tawag na yun.
Laban kay Freddy Abuda. That'll be the first foul on Freddy Abuda. Eksakto sa ating second break of the first quarter, 17-6. Abante po ang San Miguel Beer. And welcome back, Philippines, sa Phil Sports Arena. 17 laban sa 6 ang ating score. As we take a look at some Quick-Tite numbers brought to you by Quick-Tite, the all-in-one glue technology by Loctite.
Taas na shooting percentage of San Miguel, partner, no? Because we saw some turnovers being turned into fast break points. And when you score layups, partner, tataas ang field goal percentage mo. 8 out of 13 for San Miguel. And for Sunkist, shooting only 30%. Much to be desired, partner, no? They're not getting the ball in the hands of the import, Carl Thomas. who is from Western Kentucky University. Now, I researched on Carl Thomas, partner.
Okay.
And there is another Carl Thomas who played 3 years in the NBA.
Ganon.
And akala ko, ito na nga. Pero iba eh. Iba to eh.
Iba itsura o
So, ibang tao.
ibang paglalaro, ha? Oo.
Maybe the same name, but I don't know if it's a case of mistaken identity. I'm just hoping that Papol or Sunkist didn't
not
think
true.
that they were getting the Carl Thomas who played in the NBA and that they got somebody else. I'm hoping that hindi naman ganun na nangyari.
Well, right now, Carl Thomas is not showing us anything so far. And there's a PLDT 3-point shot mula kay Boybits Victoria. At yan ay nag-angat pa ng lamang ng San Miguel sa 14 puntos na po. 20-6 is our score. Carl Thomas is not scored here.
And there's really no semblance of any pattern dito sa Sunkist offense. No? Who's posting up? Asaytono wants the ball.
And he will take the shot and miss it.
Carl Thomas finally with an offensive rebound partner.
Asaytono will take another one. Napasa pala kay Locsin. Sasaksak si Locsin and he will get the 2 points off the glass. Don Locsin scored only 4 points in 31 minutes back in his first game laban sa Mobiline. 20-8 ang ating puntalaan. Abante ng 12 ang San Miguel. Howard, power move. And Locsin gets the miss. A minute and 36 remaining. Thomas goes baseline. Nothing there. Tip in, wala pa rin. And he is still struggling here. He shot a total of 24 times no first game niya. Asaytono took 20 shots in that ball game. Here's Howard. Laban kay Alipik. Binomba pa. At makakatanggap siya ng foul. This one will go against Noli Locsin. That'll be number 1 on the tank. That will send Carl Thomas, or rather Stephen Howard, to the free throw line.
Mahirap din pasahin ng galaw ni Stephen Howard, partner. No? He's a left-handed player, but he can also drive strong towards his right. An NBA veteran, played for 3 NBA teams. Mataas ang shooting percentage nito, partner, from the line.
Yung una ang katanungan dito kay Stephen Howard, yung kanyang intensity kinito, and sabi nila nung practice daw, mga pre-conference games, medyo tinatamad. But in that game against Barangay Ginebra, he showed a little more than what we thought he would show. And si Stephen Howard, mukhang nagsisettle down na rin, no?
Well, partner, for a player who has hopes of making it back to the NBA, he's treating this as a training ground.
Yes.
So I don't know if that means that he will play with less intensity so that hindi siya mai-injure, or he wants to be able to play at full capacity so that when he gets to the veterans camp sa NBA, talagang kasang-kasa na siya.
Banat na banat na.
Oo. Ito makikita natin ang galaw ni Stephen Howard.
Another PLDT 3-point shot. Short para kay Boybits Victoria. Thomas. Hinahabol ni Abuda. Asaytono. Ball fake. Drops it off. Carl Thomas is inside. Yes. First 2 points para kay Carl Thomas. Cutting down the San Miguel lead to 11, 21-10 with only 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Another high-scoring quarter para sa San Miguel. Ganito, ha?
And you would expect this, partner, no? These teams are playing without some of their key players. So rather than play the kind of tough defense you would expect from a full complement, they're playing rather loose, freewheeling ang kanilang game. And that's why it's offense-oriented.
A second to go. Billy Reyes with a heave-o. And that'll do it sa ating first quarter, mga kaibigan. San Miguel showing a little more teamwork and keeping that ball within their territory. Kaya naman lumalamang sila dito ng 11 puntos laban sa Sunkist. 21-10. Bayan ng Superstars as we take a look at some of the quick tight numbers noong first quarter.
Ito yung points of turnover na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. No? 11 points scored by San Miguel of 6 Sunkist turnovers. At karamihan ng partner were converted into layups. Kaya taas na shooting percentage ng San Miguel in the first quarter.
Actually, San Miguel, dun sa laban nila against Barangay Ginebra, scored 20 points off the turnovers laban sa 12 ng Ginebra. Outside shot by Howard. He is 3 out of 5 from the field so far in this ball game. Samantalang si Carl Thomas is only 1 out of 7. Kinito.
Ito si Stephen Howard, partner. His shots all from the outside. All coming from the outside. Huh?
Yes. Well, turnovers also killed Sunkist noong first quarter. back in the All-Filipino Conference, they led the league in turnovers, averaging close to 22 a game. Asay Tono, difficult shot. At siya'y makakatanggap ng foul.
It's a foul on number 10.
Ayan ay patented move.
Yes.
Patented move yan ni Nelson Asay Tono, partner. He's not called the bull for nothing. Nakakita siya ng puwang down the baseline. He took it strong. It's a power move by Nelson. And he knew he was going to get contact, partner. And when he saw that nagkaroon ng puwang dun sa baseline, sabi niya, he's not going to get called for the offensive foul. There was no body stopping him or challenging him from going inside.
Shot Reyes, mga kaibigan. First year as head coach ng RFM franchise. Well, he's done already what other coaches have not been able to do dito sa franchise na to, and that was bring them to at least to the quarterfinals last conference.
That's right. Sunod-sunod na kasi yung elimination. Eliminated itong, well, before it was known as Pacola
Yes.
in the PBA. And yes, Torres was able to make them go over the hump in the last conference.
Kaya itong Paco, or rather Sanchez, ay naghahanap pa ng mas magandang finish. There's Freddy Abuda again, just staying around that basket, getting his opportunities. And Freddy Abuda now.
Well, Noli, what made that play possible? Yes,
Yes,
you
with
were
4
saying about
points.
Freddy. What made that basket possible, partner, was the intelligence of Stephen Howard. Hinintay niya ma-double, ma-triple team siya. And then he passed the ball around to make sure that someone would be open. Although his pass did not directly lead to the basket, partner, it made that movement of the ball possible.
So Stephen Howard doing everything possible here para sa San Miguel Beer. Lalong-lalo na sa kawalaan ni Danny Siegel at saka ni Nick Velasco sa kanilang rotation today. Samantala si Nelson Asay Tono picking up an offensive foul kanina, and Asay Tono got his second personal foul. 10 minutes and 36 seconds remaining sa second quarter. 13 pa rin po ang abante ng San Miguel. They led by as many as 14 kanina, and here's Howard.
Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, partner. You notice that he drove towards his right and he used his right hand. Kanya hindi bumabasa ito si Howard. He can drive strong with the left, he can drive strong with the right.
And he is smiling.
Hindi nahabol ni Ali Peak, partner.
Oh.
I think Ali Peak was expecting him to go left. Alam mo si Peak, left-handed din yan, kagaya ni Stephen Howard.
Yes.
But he only goes one way. Howard goes different ways.
Carl Thomas running after that loose
Ay,
ball.
nako, kita mo naman ang nangyari. You know, dalawang beses ko na napansin yun. Howard, tinatapik niya yung bola. If he cannot get possession of that rebound, he will tap that ball loose. And he will hope that a teammate will pick up the loose ball.
Ito yung huling play ni Carl Thomas na naipasa kay Abuda. Then the bump foul by Billy Reyes. Slow-mo brought to you by PLDT, the power of convergence.
Ito, pumaposto na si Stephen Howard. And let's see how the defense reacts.
Zaldi Relibit is in the ball game now. Pinultan niya si Nelson Asay Tono. Another PLDT three-point shot off to the left and out. Para kay Boybis Victoria.
Pero hindi maganda yung spacing sa San Miguel that time, no? Because they were trying to dump the ball in the hands of Stephen Howard at the post. But Musa was too close to him. Kanya the defense was able to stop that entry pass.
Samantala si Carl Thomas way off
Ang
there.
layo nun.
Loksin, mabuti na lang at nandun si Noli Loksin for his 4th point of the game at natapos ang abante ng San Miguel to a baker's dozen, 27-14.
Alam mo, partner, ito si Coach Torres, meron yata sinasabi kay Carl Thomas, I think he doesn't want Thomas taking that kind of a shot. I don't think he has a shot from the outside, partner, no?
Well, this guy took 10 shots from the three-point range in his first game and made only 1. Samantala, si Boybits, very close to the basket. Diyan mo medyo ka magtatanong, nasaan ang depensa ng Sunkist kung ganyang kaliit na mama ay nakakapasok all the way as close to that basket as possible. Noli Locsin nasa poste. Laban kay Dwight Lago. He turns around and gets another basket. Noli Locsin is sharp. 6 points in the ball game. He only scored 4 in his first game here. After playing 31 minutes, shot only 33% laban sa Mobiline.
Well, partner, if he has the hot hand, I would suggest that Sankis goes to him, no? And run plays for Noli Locsin, because parang komportable yata si Noli Locsin in that matchup he has against Dwight Lago. Ito rin naman si Howard.
Oh, nice block. Super full Kasil Tapal mula kay Zaldi Relubit, pero may foul. Malamang ito kay Carl Thomas pa to. Yes. And liit na ni Mike Pustri. Pinal pa ni Thomas sa loob. Carl Thomas will pick up his first foul here. That is also the second team foul ng Sunkist Juicers.
Well, Carl Thomas played that College of Charleston and Western Kentucky University, neither of those schools really has a good basketball program.
The pass by Boybits Victoria hitting the foot of Henry Fernandez, who has just checked in. Tinutan niya si Billy Reyes kanina. Shot clock is reset to 14 dahil nasipa nga ni Henry Fernandez yung bola. Double screen para kay Lago. Locsin sticking to him like a leech. Hinahanap nila si Howard muli. Laban kay Relubit. Howard kicks it out. Victoria will take a 3-point shot. Wala. Rebound. Picked up by Abuda.
And foul on Ali Pick. Ito naman si Freddy Abuda getting good position on Ali Pick.
Alam mo kung papanoorin natin yung play na yun, inintay na lamang ni Abuda sa ilalim yung rebound. Hindi siya tumalon eh. Nung hindi maabot ni Ali Pick, sa kanya sinunggaban yung bola at nakuha niya.
Yes, exactly, partner. Because kung tumalon si Freddy Abuda, he would have been called for the foul.
Yun. Smart play
Yes,
from
tama ang ginawa ni
Nawaan
Freddy
Samar
Abuda.
native. And here's another whistle here.
Foul number 35, Zaldi.
Si Zaldi Relubit ang tatawagan ng foul. By the way, ang ating mga referees in this first game, referee Chua, Tangonan, and Ramos.
New look pa lang pinapakita sa atin ni Zaldi Relubit with his mustache and goatee.
Oo nga, no? Yung kanyang salamin, matagal na yun eh. Pero yung kanyang bagong
Bigote.
bad boy look.
Oo.
Boybits Victoria laban kay Henry Fernandez. Ang tanong dito ngayon kinito, sino ang magpo-point guard sa Sunkist? Walang legitimate point guard dyan. We saw that this particular combination ng first game nila against Mobiline, it was Carl Thomas who was bringing down the ball and they were just disorganized like...
Pero mo sa tingin ko, very demoralized itong Sunkist team. No? I think they realize that their import is not a quality import. And somehow, you know, that tells on your morale. Pag nakikita nyo na yung import ninyo hindi masyadong magaling at being dominated by the import of the opposing team, bababa din siguro ang moral ninyo.
Totoo yan.
Here's Stephen Howard at the line. Siya din na nakakuha ng offensive rebound kanina on his missed shot.
Talk about domination. Si Stephen Howard already has 11 points in the game. Dalawa pa lamang ang ginagawa ni Carl Thomas. Thomas was also outscored by Carlos Strong of Mobiline, 36 laban sa 13 lamang ni Carl Thomas. So, tama ka dyan kinito. Talagang pag nakikita mo, yung dapat aasahan mo dito sa komperensyang ito na walang magawa, talagang bababa ang moral mo at saka yung intensity mo.
Well, in a tournament like this, partner, in a conference where you can bring in an import in 6'8", you would want an import who can play the post, who can also post up. No? Ito si Thomas, siya yata nagdadala ng bola.
Siya nga nagpo-point guard eh.
Sino kaya magpo-post dito? Si Ali Pick.
Yun
Na
na nga
mukha
siguro.
naman kayang-kaya ni Stephen Howard depensahan. Stephen Howard is 6'8". At ito naman si Ali Pick is about mga 6'5 or 6'6".
Yun din ang tanong kinito kasi dito sa Sunkist eh. Dahil ang dami nilang player na halos nagdo-double up sa pwestong yun. Yung power forward, no? Andyan si Ali Pick, andyan si Noli Locsin, andyan si Nelson Asaytono. Isama mo pa si Zaldi Relubit eh. Talagang kumpul-kumpul na sila dyan. Yung ba kaya argument kaya pinasok nila isang player na, well, they're hoping to be a slasher na in the mold maybe of a Vergel Meneses.
Well, supposed to be. Ganun nga ang logic kung bakit nila dinala ito si Carl Thomas. No? But I would think that if you're gonna get a slasher, you might as well get a high-quality slasher. Ito si Carl Thomas. I'm not sure if he's what kind of quality he's bringing on the
Slasher
floor.
ito pero mapurol.
Oo.
Hindi nahasa.
Well, siguro sabihin din natin, jury's still out on Carl Thomas.
Oh, yan, okay.
Baka naman meron pang ibubuga itong player
Okay.
na to. No? Let's not to be, I shouldn't be too
Totoo yan.
harsh on
Sige.
him. Ano?
Dalawang game pa lang naman eh.
Dalawang game pa naman.
Kumbaga sa...
Pero dapat pagkatapos itong game na to at hindi pa magpakita ito si Carl Thomas, dapat palitan na. There's no doubt.
Kumbaga sa putahe, medyo kulang pa ng Ricardo. Kaya tingnan natin kung sa susunod sasarap pa.
Yes.
Pero ngayon hindi pa masarap at sila ay naghahabol ng 17 puntos. Plastimoso is back in the game now.
Now remember, the only one kulang dito sa Paco, Sunkist, si Ordonio.
Yes. And of course, si Will Antonio, no?
Yes, but he's not going to be able to play even if he gets his DOJ clearance in his conference. Makakalaro si Antonio in third conference na because of his heart problem.
Foul was called laban kay Mike Mustre. First foul on Mustre. 33-16 ang ating pong score sa kasalukuyan. 17 points ang abante ng San Miguel Beer with 6.5 remaining sa second quarter. Here's Locsin. He's the only one who's had the hot hand, but he's missed his last 2 shots now.
Alam mo, partner, what is very clear here is that hindi na napupunta yung bola sa kamay ni Ali Pic as far as the Sankist offense is concerned. Bakit? Because Stephen Howard is all over him. And Ali Pic scored 21 points, top score for Sankist sa kanilang first game against Mobiline. Nobody can stop Howard at this stage.
Nobody indeed. 16 points para kay Stephen Howard. 10 in the second quarter. And Ali Pic is just unable to stop Stephen Howard. 19-point lead para sa San Miguel as we enter the halfway mark of the second quarter. Ang Sankist just very disorganized. Another turnover here, Kiniton. They've only scored 6 points here in the second quarter. They scored only 10 in the first quarter. And San Miguel is just getting its way with a lot of help from the players ng Sankist.
Well, partner, si Carl Thomas na naglalaro ng point guard here for Sankist, and he's just not getting the job done.
Yes. And I don't know if that's the intention si Carl Thomas playing point guard. Illegal defense pa laban sa Sankist. Ali Pic will be called for this one. 5:45 remaining in the second quarter.
Ang reset dito, partner, is 14 seconds. That's based on the new PBA rule this season. Same rule as in the NBA.
Rosella. Patay na naman. 21 na po ang abante ng San Miguel. 37-16. Olsen Rosella now with a total of 6 points. Rosella played well in his first game. Scored a total of 14 on 70% shooting laban sa Barangay Ginebra. Lastimosa, fouled by Lago.
Target practice ang nangyayari dito for San Miguel.
Walang kadipe-depensa eh, no?
Oo. They're taking easy shots. Good. They have good looks from the perimeter at hindi sila masyado na-challenge. I think very wary din ang Sankist to double team Stephen Howard inside. As a result, nakakawala yung mga perimeter gunners ng San Miguel.
Si Thomas ang lumabas para tanggapin ang bola. Henry Fernandez up against Rosella. They need more production. And here's Asaitona back in the game. Double team, passes it out. Thomas will take a 3-point shot. Wala pa rin. Sinabi na ng hindi yan ang teritoryo mo. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Just nothing going right para sa Sankist Juicers. Kabilang dako, everything turning into gold para sa San Miguel. And look at that, nobody there to stop Olsen Rosella. 23-point lead now para sa San Miguel Beer, 39-16. At si Thomas nahihirapan pang ibaba yung bola. He's up against Mustre. Thomas
At hindi papasa to.
goes inside and he slams it home.
Why not?
That's a no-fear slam.
Natawa tuloy si Mustre. Napabayaan niya mag-duck shot ito si Carl Thomas.
What a slam jam. No-fear slam. Talagang walang takot yun mula kay Carl Thomas. Parang sabi niya, tama na to. 4 na puntos na ang ginagawa ni Thomas. But he has to score a little more. 39-18. Naku, hindi pang bola yun.
Iba-iba na nagdadala ng bola para sa Sankist.
Locsin, hinahanap si Lastimosa and si Lago. Hindi pinapatanggap si Jojo. And Lago will be called for this foul. Second foul ni Dwight Lago. Let's take a look at the Carl Thomas that Sankist is hoping will come out to play today. A little head and shoulder fake. And then he goes strong to the basket with a little yell there.
Maganda naman yung crossover na pinakita ni Carl Thomas. But how many times can he do that crossover in a game?
Bago siya mahuli, no?
Oo.
Depensa. Hindi nagbunga ng puntos yung muling atake ng Sankist. Narito si Mustre ngayon. Up against Lastimosa. Nilabas kay Abuda. Jump shot. Patay na naman. Parang San Miguel, ang shot
talas.
nila. Oh.
Ang talas, partner. Well, kanina nakita natin si Carl Thomas na ang dumidepensa kay Stephen Howard. And I don't know how long that matchup is going to last.
Mahirap niyan. Mukhang manipis si Carl Thomas para pigilin si Howard. Here's Thomas.
Ito yung sinasabi ko, partner. How many times can you cross over Mike Mustre? Ito, nabasa na nila kung anong galaw ni Thomas. What happened? He had to stop his dribble.
Illegal defense lamang na itinawag. And let's take a look at the import matchup now. Ang layo.
Carl Thomas, however, with 5 rebounds. And remember, of course, in the first game of Sunkist against Mobiline, naka 17 rebounds. Ito si Carl Thomas.
That's true. Siya nga pala, we'd like to call on all the residents of Lipa, Batangas at yung karating poke dyan. The PBA will be playing at the LaSalle Centrum this Saturday. 1 po ng Hulyo, 2:30 ng hapon, Mobiline laban sa Santa Lucia. At makukuha niyo yung mga tickets sa La Corona Hotel, LaSalle Centrum, and Cent Perfume House. So, magpadali po kayo. Again, July 1, 2:30 ng hapon, Mobiline laban sa Santa Lucia. Both teams will be going into that ball game with a victory in their pockets, and both teams showing very impressive imports. Narito si Locsin, sasaksakan ang depensa. He will draw the foul from Art de la Cruz. And one play for the Tank. A little spark here, Kinito. Just a little bit, but that's what they need.
Partner, malayo pa to, no? And yes, Sunkist needs to be able to take this 1 point at a time, and if they can play good defense like what they did.
Only 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining dito po sa ating second quarter. At si Noli Locsin ay nasa free throw line for a bonus free throw after that foul na natawag kay Art de la Cruz. Si Art de la Cruz is making an appearance here. He did not play in that first game of San Miguel Beer, and he hasn't played in a while. Nice to see him back. Ang pinagmamalaki ng Agonoy, Bulacan.
Dual capacity na kasi si De La Cruz, partner. He's also an assistant coach now sa San Miguel. Ito si Lastimosa scoring.
Kailangan, no? Kailangan nila
Ito, meron silang 4-point play itong partner, no? Because they were able to get the offensive rebound. Ang kulang dito sa Sunkist, yung aggressiveness, yung hustle, at saka yung intensity. Ngayon, baka namang makita na natin itong intensity ng Sunkist.
Wala ng kiliti. Aba, si Howard. Nagkawindang-windang na yung kanyang galaw. Pero nakasungkit pa rin ng foul. And the foul will go against Carl Thomas. His second personal foul now. Howard will go to the free throw line. Pag-usapan lang natin si Jojo Lastimosa ng bahagya dyan dito, Kirito. Kasi si Lastimosa, parang nung napunta to sa Sunkist, marami nagsasabi, maaring maging leader talaga ito, maaring magpuno dun sa kakulangan na nawala si Meneses, nawala si Torremdes dito sa kapunan na to. And obviously, Jojo Lastimosa has not really taken over that position yet. And, well, bago yan, sa ating Adidas halftime break, ang ating pong PBA Agfa Photo Contest ang ating itatampok. Kasama na rin, of course, ang ating Adidas halftime report. All of that sa ating Adidas halftime break coming in about 2 minutes.
Palagay ko, it's just a matter of time before Jojo really takes over this club, partner. Ito, nakita natin, Jojo taking matters into his own hands.
I mean, he has the skills, definitely.
Oh, yes.
This is a part of...
At saka he can provide the spark.
Yes.
Ito, nakita natin kanina.
Played so many years in the PBA. Rookie of the Year. Once upon a time, member of the Mythical Five in so many occasions.
At alam din natin yung trust, faith, and confidence ni Coach Chotres nasa kanya.
Oh, yes. Kaya rin naman may konsuelo si Lastimosa na nung lumipat siya mula sa Alaska, although masakit yung pagkakalipat niya yon. Pero alam niya na ang kanyang kasama naman dito, dati niyang kasama doon, si Coach Chotres. So, Lastimosa, it's a little feeling, you know, just about right at home with Chotres. Samantala, he split his free throws there. Lead is down to 19 under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Thomas goes baseline, gets away. Or rather, Howard, and Thomas gets the rebound. Lastimosa almost losing his dribble. Thomas faking. Fernandez, may tira yan dyan. Sablay. Rebound, makukuha ni Noli Locsin. Nice leap there. A minute and a half remaining in the second quarter. Lastimosa. Oh, naagawan ni Mustre.
Kanina, partner, si Mustre na agawan. So now he gets back the ball.
Nice swipe by Mike Mustre. Harap-harapan yung kay Lastimosa. Carl Thomas. Pasa niya, medyo ill-advised.
Actually, si Howard yun, partner.
Or rather, Howard, yes.
Yes, but you know, San Miguel's game is dipping very much dito. As you see, Carl Thomas getting away for that layup. Hindi pumasok using the left hand.
Hindi niya pinabanda eh.
Oo. Yung layup pa naman eh, hindi niya na ipapasok.
Under a minute to play. Here's Howard. Dinidikitan ng gusto ni Thomas, and there's a foul here. Laban kay Thomas. This will be number 3 now on the Sunkist import.
But a partner, Thomas has done a good job defending Stephen Howard. Howard has been missing his shots curling towards the basket. At hindi siya napapabayaan ni Carl Thomas to just get his way inside. Yun nga lang, ito si Thomas, may 3 personal foul na. And back at the stripe here for Steve Howard. Oh, that's short.
Played also in Greece in the latter part of the 98-99 season and played 7 games for the Idaho Stampede last year sa CBA, averaging 18 points, 6.4 rebounds, and a fantastic shooting clip from the free throw line, 73.5%.
Actually, to see Howard, partner, was one of the last cuts of the Los Angeles Lakers this past season. He, along with another...
Los
or
Angeles,
with,
huh?
Yes,
Aba.
along with Donald Williams. At tandaan natin, kasi
Yes.
Dave Williams played for Shell here in the PBA. Williams,
Medyas, di ba?
yes, oh, he played for University of North Carolina. Howard and Williams were the last cuts of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Sayang
Can you
pala.
imagine kung pumasok ito si Howard sa lineup ng Los Angeles, he would have played in his second finals this season.
At may singsing pa siya.
Oo.
Samantalang San Miguel, hindi man po kailangan ng sigsing. Puro puto
Yes,
sa kinukuha. Finally, Ali Peak. That's a basket. That's a no-fear slam coming from the man mountain, Ali Peak. Pero lamang na San Miguel, kabundok pa rin po mga kaibigan. 20 puntos, 45-25 with only 5 seconds remaining.
But there's a glimmer of hope, partner.
Oh, nice steal
Ito,
here.
makikita natin.
By Arboleda.
Will there be time?
May oras ba?
Yes!
Buzzer beater. Let's
Hindi, hindi
see.
yata.
Let's see.
Ano yun?
Nagko-confer si referee Chua, si referee Tangonan. Kasama na rin. Tinitingnan nila ang scorer's table dito.
Counted?
No
Hindi
basket.
counted, yes. Tama yung tawag, partner. He took off with the light bulb already on.
Ito, panoorin natin
Ito,
dito.
makikita natin.
Arboleda, hindi pa mabibitawan yung bola. Nakailaw
Yun,
na.
may ilaw na.
It has been for Sunkist. Hindi lamang po sila minamalas. Well, there's a lot of things that they have to do sa kanilang opensa at sa kanilang depensa. And that's why they're down here